help after receiving more bad news today.
Chud has reached new levels of desperations and audacity I've never seen before. Chud is speaking out from jail. They announced that he can't access any of the money that he raised on the Give, Send, Go because he was logged into the Give, Send, Go on the phone that's currently confiscated by the police department. So he can't verify that he has access to the funds to be able to withdraw. So now the new strategy is more begging, okay? Now we're gonna get into how ridiculous the begging has gotten, but before we get there, they dropped a commercial, right, to get people to, I guess, feel sorry for Chud, and they spoke to the Black community for about 70% of this video, and these people got the audacity to try to rope us into Chud's silliness, to try to make us feel bad for Chud, and ask us to stand with Chud in these times. Are y'all stupid?
Thank you so much for sharing all the information we're putting out at Operation Free Dalton.
Operation Free Dalton.
Weirdo.
Do y'all really think we're this dumb?
Crucial we get this out as soon as possible, as far and wide as we can, because we have to hold these officials accountable for the weird they do.
What was weird? What was weird? We arrested somebody that needed to go to jail. He shot somebody, an armed individual.
And,
an unarmed individual. Sorry about that. Excuse my words.
And the discrepancy between bond amounts given to people with multiple priors, murders, rape, it's unspeakable, some of the things these people have done, versus Dalton's unprecedented $1.25 million.
Because he's been going around harassing people forever now. There's video evidence of Dalton just literally walking around, like this was the outcome he wanted. It's just he just didn't think he was going to go to jail for it.
Dollar bond. And the DA, Robert Nash, wanted to give him no bond.
He didn't need one.
But the same DA gave individuals who committed multiple murders, priors, bonds less than $100,000. A lot of people think this is attacking white people, freedom of speech, and then, you know, kid gloves for the crimes Black people commit. But what we have to understand is, in Black community, listen when I say this.
I don't know who this dweeb that Chud has roped into being his own personal liaison while he's in prison, but this dude is also a suspected white supremacist. He lacks charisma. He lacks intelligence. He's pretty dumb, to be honest. Now, you want for the Black community to listen up. Y'all close your ears. I'm going to do all the listening for us, all right? And let y'all know if this is something we need to consider, right? But they are effectively about to try to make the Black community get on board with going against the police on behalf of Chud. But not because, right, we like Chud according to them, but because we should stand against the police. Man, listen, man, if y'all think that we is that stupid, if y'all think y'all can say F the police and get us on board to help out Chud's cause, you're out of your mind. You are losing your effing mind. Black people, the overwhelming majority of us, want Chud to spend the rest of his life in prison. And
Facts.
We don't care how it happened.
Facts.
We the wrong demographic to be speaking to, brother. It ain't working.
When they give these low bonds to the people terrorizing your communities, they're doing that to hurt you.
He was one of the people terrorizing our communities. Live, thinking it was a joke.
That's a weapon. As much as this high bond is a weapon against Dalton and free speech, letting these criminals go for next to nothing, knowing they're gonna kill people you know, your friends and
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Dalton is the example, bro. They're setting the standard with him. They're starting now. We finally, we finally got the justice that we needed. Thank you so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're starting with Dalton. They're starting with Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder is going to be the example to set. If you mess with black people, you're going to get a long sentence and with a big ass bond. Millions and millions of dollars that you can't afford. He is now the new standard. Thank you. I approve this message.
Family at some point. These people are the problem. Dalton was exposing that. He found himself in the middle. And before I play the audio of Dalton, I just want to let you know that Dalton's not like, he's just a dude. He's a contractor who got canceled over this word. You know, he took the word that ruined his life and found himself not being able to have a job. I mean, the cancel efforts to get him fired and to not get him work when he started his own business, a lot of people put a lot of effort into that.
Bro, I mean, even like, I don't sympathize with this at all, but let's just play devil's advocate for a second. How much of a fucking idiot, moron do you have to be to lose it all just because you want to say the N-word so fucking bad, bro? Like, y'all don't even make sense. When I see people like this willing to die on this hill just so they can say the N-word, it's like you lost everything over it. You lost everything over it. Again, I'm not sympathizing with you. You're a moron for a million other reasons, but let's just focus on that singular part. You're a closeted racist, and you just wanted to say the N-word so bad you were willing to lose your job, destroy your reputation, and now go to jail for harassing people because you just wanted to walk around, point at black people, and say chimping out and call them hard R's. Like, we can't even, if I look at it just through a rational lens, you're an idiot. Nothing else. We don't got to talk about race. We don't got to talk about nothing else. Just that alone makes you an idiot.
And black people, let's just be honest. The blackest thing you could do if you had your life ruined over talking shit to a white guy, call him. Blackest thing you could do is walk around, call everyone. You're going to get paid for it. That was the spirits of the civil rights movement.
Chud is currently in prison suffering, so I guess they want you to also suffer, right, by playing with your emotions and pissing you off and getting you angry. Because I refuse to believe any human being is this stupid, right? So don't get mad at it. Laugh at this.
Yeah.
Right? Laugh at this. Know that Chud right now is in prison with no commissary, no food whatsoever, all right? And he's eating oatmeal and dry bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? In solitary confinement. Have pleasure in that. These little racist jokes and remarks they're making, man, we're not worried about this, man. All right, your boy gonna suffer. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison, probably. All right, he's gonna spend the rest of his life as an absolute pariah. It's over with for you guys. All right, we don't even got to respond, rebuttal, right, rebuke those remarks that the civil rights movement was all about people like Chud going around and having a right to call black folks the N-word to their faces, and when they get upset, he maces them in the eye. We don't even need to respond or rebuttal that. We know it's nonsense. Whoever the spokesperson is, he's terrible at his job, and he's probably dumber than Chud. But other people, right, who apparently have stuck up for Chud, they have somehow conveyed this message a little better than him. The message here is, hey, black people, we can't trust the police. We can't trust the government. The government is corrupt. We now acknowledge how they do you. Are you guys really going to be on the side of the government as they do this to Chud? Do y'all think a $1.25 million bond is fair? And yeah, we think it's fair. Yeah, we think it's fair. Okay, yes, we think it's 100% fair. Okay, when Chud was out here advocating for black people to be sent back to Africa, when he's out here advocating for black people not to be able to live in civilized society with white people, what, like you think that Chud would be out here advocating for justice and equality for black people, you think Chud would be out here advocating for the justice system doing a black man wrong? Chud wouldn't give a damn. So no, you can't rope in like our struggles with the justice system into this Chud situation. Chud is somebody who despises black people. He hates black people, and his hatred for black people got him in this situation. So he got to lie there, do his time. All right? What you crying for? All right? You wanted to be a representative and a martyr for white folks, right? Everybody wants to be a martyr. Nobody wants to die. I don't get it. You got to reap the consequences if you want to be a martyr. Now, your consequences is you got to rot in prison. Do that time. Do it and shut up. Now, Chud asked this dude to deliver a message. Now, Chud's first message from prison, he hasn't learned a goddamn thing. He hasn't learned a single thing from prison, bruh.
How do you have this much arrogance? Like, that is so crazy. But let's hear what he has to say.
Still playing the victim. He's still crying and whining. He's still lying and pretending like he did nothing wrong.
And he was just starting to earn respect and build bridges between the black community who understood that he wasn't doing it out of hostility.
From the black girl that was giving him back shots? Even she didn't respect him. She exposed him. What are we talking about?
Or that he didn't, or that he hated black people. That wasn't the issue. You saw how he lit up when he would ask people, "Do you believe in free speech?" And then, drop the...
Yeah, I'll be real, yo. The ridiculousness of this is somehow humorous, bro. It's funny, man. Chud was building bridges with who? With whom, may I ask, was Chud building a bridge with? Which black people? No. Must be the black folks in Australia, bro. Right? The Aboriginals. Maybe Chud was building a bridge with the Aboriginals, man. It can't be black people in America. Are you high? Yo, these people are. Understand this, and this video should be the only proof you need. These people are shameless. They got no shame face, all right? These are the people we're dealing with. So you got to be equally as shameless as these. These people will look you in your eye and tell you a lie. Chud, if you're watching this, I ain't never give you no advice. Get rid of that dude, bro. That dude is horrible. Now, Chud eventually, right, sends in a message from jail, and boy, he's at his lowest, man. Yeah, he is at his lowest. This man is begging and groveling for any help he could get, man. Oh, he is desperate. I knew this man was desperate. This man said, Aiden Ross, build me out, please. I'll fight for free if you build me out. Oh, no, this man,
Let me hear it, bro.
I love to watch racist white people get humbled. I love it. Watch how humble Chud is right now, man. He came a long way from Mr. Motion. 200,000 ain't enough.
Hey, everybody, it's Chud. I'm doing all right in here. They got me locked up by myself. I just wanted to tell everybody that it brings me to tears to see all the support that I'm getting, to hear everybody that's trying to help me out. And man, I love all you guys. And I'm sorry that this bullshit is going on.
They're attacking.
But
who's attacking you, bro? You are the person attacking. You're the predator.
Truth always comes to light. The Lord is with me in here. They can never take him from me. Thank you guys for all your support. It genuinely means the world. I don't even know what to think. I just want to get out of here so that I can see the light of day. Hold my son.
Don't bring up your son or your girl, bro. If you was worried about your kids, you wouldn't have been doing none of this. Even as a racist, even as a closeted racist, you would have put your family first and shut the fuck up. And that's why I said, like, again, I don't support none of this. But it's just like, even if I look at it from like, let's take a step back and try to put myself in his shoes. If I were him, and I was, having all these built up emotions, but my top priority is still my family, it wouldn't even make sense to risk what you've risked. You know what I'm saying? You've tarnished your name. You've ruined your reputation. You've lost your job. Everybody hates you. All just so you can say the N-word and chimping out and get a couple likes and views on Instagram. I guess you made some money too, but what's that money worth? You in jail, bro, for the rest of your life, 50 plus years. I don't know how old he is, but he's not getting out to at least, 70, 80 plus? You spending the rest of your life in prison over this. So what are you talking about? Watch out. You was not worried about your kids. That was not the top of your priority list, bro.
Fuck my girl, see my family again.
You not worried about your family.
Thank you everybody who sent any money. So I gotta get out of here so that we can do something, so we can fight this.
Fight what?
Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud. If you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my Gifts and Go or my crypto wallets, etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out to post bail.
Hell no, Aiden. I know Aiden's done some corny stuff in the past, boy, but Aiden, please don't look at this as an opportunity, bro. You don't need this nigga's clout. The rep that comes with this bullshit, it's not even worth the fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Aiden again has done some corny shit, but if he were to bail this nigga out just to get a fight off of it for a Twitch stream, all my respect would be out the window. Like, that would be disgustingly low. Aiden, you better not.
I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big money who can throw down, who can support me.
Key word, support him. That's what this is. Anybody who signs up to bail this nigga out, you are supporting this. You supporting what he represents.
Unfortunately for Chud, if he's waiting on Aiden Ross to bail him out, he's going to be in jail for a very long time. Now, Aiden Ross has done some horrible things.
Yeah.
Like, Aiden Ross gave, like, Gypsy Crusader almost $100,000 to fight, and the only thing Gypsy Crusader has ever done is do, like, live streams disparaging black people. So, Aiden Ross is also a despicable human being as well. But even Aiden Ross is not this despicable, right? Because Aiden Ross actually responded back to fans asking him to bail out Chud, and here's what he had to say.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, bro, listen. I'm going to just tell you this, bro. Like, I already said my take on him. I already said what I said about him, bro. I really would, prefer not to get into, dumb, hateful night. It's a really special night for Drake and for us and for all the fans. So let's just not even talk about this. Send me Drake only, bro. Can you bet on Chud, the Chud guy? What's his name again? Yo. Holy shit. So he is on here. Can you pay his bail? Imagine the clips. Dude, no. Absolutely not. What the?
Yo, his community is so fried. Imagine that. Your audience is literally saying, pay his bail. Imagine the clips. Do it for clips. Wow.
Are you?
They're getting so desperate, new levels of desperation. They're now asking a black man in Tristan Tate to pay Chud's bond. So they go, bill out Chud. Tristan Tate goes, I actually am not such a fan of his. I was asked to bill him out, and it was only 1.2 million, so I looked into his content. No.
Hey, you see how these Tate niggas be funny? It was only 1.2 million. They make sure they had to add that in there, just that's nothing to me.
If you provoke a man, be ready for a fist fight. That's the law I live by. $0 donated. Now, Jake Shield, who is this 63 IQ, inbred, just disgusting human being, he writes and he says, I initially had the same view. No, you didn't, Jake Shields. Jake Shields, you and Chud are the same person, Jake. Cut it out. But after looking into the case, I saw the guy wasn't actually provoked. I watched videos and saw that Chud wasn't what they claimed he was. I'm sure you can relate to the chat. Hold on. Jake Shields says, after looking into the case, I saw the guy that Chud shot wasn't actually provoked. what case did you look into that you figure out a guy wasn't provoked? Because from everything we've gathered, from the police report, from the police, from the charges, they're saying Chud is who instigated this conflict. Chud had his hand on his gun, brandishing his gun while calling a dude the N-word before any altercation even took place.
Yeah.
So what exactly? He goes and he says, I watched videos and saw that Chud wasn't what they claimed he was. I'm sure you can relate to that. Tristan Tate says, can you send him over? You'll be waiting all day. But this is just despicable, man. They're all across the timeline right now. If you go and get involved in this Chud community, they're like on the timeline right now, like publishing all type of statistics. Hey, I pulled all the bail and the bonds from all the attempted murder cases, and none of them exceed 250. Well, this is a special scenario, right? It's a special circumstance. I'm sure.
That's what I said. I was like, don't worry, bro. We setting the new standard. Chud the Builder is the new standard. You know what I'm saying? People that do heinous things, they gonna get high bonds, bro. And it starts with you, bro. Thank you, Chud the Builder, for your services. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live stream reaction. Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments, man.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.